Yeah, people, this is Nadir.
It's Kev.
And yo, this is the GamesMusicLyfe podcast, episode
118.
118.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Lyfe took over last week.
Hey. You knew it was coming.
Yeah, I knew.
It was coming.
You knew it. I think you called it too. You said, yo, you're doing a lot. You know,
Yeah.
it's going to happen. So, yo, it did happen. It did give us a week to stack up on some stories, though. A lot to talk about.
Yeah, man.
A lot to talk about. So, yeah, Lyfe took over last week. I apologize. People that hit us up, a couple guys at work was asking me about our take on Kanye. We're going to get to that today.
Absolutely.
You know, because he had another chance to do some more effery, so we got more times to talk about that. But let's start like we always do. We've been playing. What you been playing, bro?
Oh man, it's been slow, man.
Really?
Yeah. I played 2K as always.
I know you got the 2K.
Got to do it. But man, play a little Streets of Rage.
Really?
Yeah, man. Games with gold on that X-Boy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Old school.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Hey, man, the games, if you ain't picked them up, go ahead and grab them. They got the Streets of Rage collection, man, so I was running a little bit of that.
Okay.
Online is Bazora, which I cannot understand how.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, man, this game is old as dirt.
But, you know, it's probably hard for them to incorporate online to a game that was never meant to be that way.
Maybe, but it's like, yo, I mean, the graphic fidelity on there isn't very high. So
Yeah,
it seems like it shouldn't take much you know what I'm saying, to not be laggy.
Yeah, no, you would think, but I don't know. Because I wonder if it's built on the same architecture as the old school or they do it from the ground up.
Yeah, I wonder.
I don't know. But either way, that's not an excuse.
Yeah, get it together.
Yeah, get it together, man. Get
Yeah.
it together. Anything else?
I don't think so, man.
Really?
I think it's been pretty dry. Man, I have not really turned my consoles on.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
It's been dry out here. I need some new excitement in my life. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get into that because something's coming.
Yeah.
Summer's coming.
There's a lot coming, especially if you're a PlayStation owner.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. We'll get into that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me, nothing. I've been moving. The move is it's still going on. We're pretty much done in the new house. I hooked up my PlayStation. It is now the console for the front living room to watch TV and stuff on. The Xbox is lowly. It's still sitting in a corner somewhere.
Word.
I don't even think I even plugged it up. I hooked up my computer last night and from my Plex server. But that's it. I haven't played
you know
any
what?
games.
I was trying to get on the Plex server too.
I just cooked it back up.
Okay,
so
good.
Should be good to go
Good.
tonight.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we tried now. It should be on there because I got Black Panther on there and
Ooh.
Date Night, which is a hidden good movie too. You know why you should watch it.
Who's in that?
My man who was in what movie was he in? He was the famous line. He's in
They got Tina Fey.
Tina Fey. My God, what's his name? Forget his name.
I know who you talking about, man.
I think it's Corey Feldman, but it's not Corey Feldman.
It's my dude from Horrible Bosses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's the dude that had the famous line on Happy Gilmore. There you go, Cotton.
Yep.
Yeah,
Arrested Development, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
him. So they're on there. That movie is hiddenly funny. So no, I haven't been playing the daggone thing, man.
Okay.
So it's been slow, but I'm getting back into it. We get some gaming
for doing Black Panther like that. Bar that boy.
Hey, you know.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'll be
like
out there Tuesday. I'll be out there Tuesday. Don't worry, Chadwick and Ryan Coogler. I got you.
Hey, listen, you know.
I'm gonna still watch on Plex server in the meantime.
Yeah, right, exactly. I am gonna buy it though. I'm gonna buy it too. I think I'm gonna buy all the Marvel movies. Marvel got a thing going right now.
They need a box set, man. I pay $100.
You know what it is? Who probably needs to stop that from happening is DC. DC needs to box it all up, bro. Like seriously, let's talk about it. DC needs to just like Avengers was the complete gut punch that needed to happen. It left, and it's complete spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie, you should have seen it by this point. Thanos came in like Debo.
Yeah, absolutely.
He came in. When you sent me that gif, he said Thanos gave them the D's-ness. Yeah. He absolutely did, man.
It came through, man. Wrecking the buildings, man. It was like Snoop.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
great movie, man. But so yeah, no, I don't play anything.
Oh yeah, I feel you.
All right, so let's get into it, man. So the new trailer for Red Dead Redemption 2 dropped.
Yeah,
the world stopped.
It's looking real good.
It's looking real good.
Yeah, man. Is it a PlayStation exclusive? If not, it should be.
No, it's not.
It looked like it should be. I'll put it to you like this: I could tell from the footage that it was running on a PlayStation.
You could tell from the footage.
Yeah.
You realize it. Yeah, you in this PlayStation thing, man. No,
hey, man,
it's not exclusive. But let me ask you this though: you played the first one.
Uh-huh.
Do I have to play the first one to play this one?
Probably not, because I don't think that the characters in this one have anything to do with the last one. Because I mean, spoiler alert: your man's John Marston at the end of Red Dead Redemption 1, he dies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the main character?
Yeah, he was the main character, or the protagonist on that one. So he
okay.
dust.
So it's a whole other story.
Yeah, so this should be a whole other story.
Okay. So I'm gonna check it out, man. It looks good.
Man, listen, if you haven't played one yet, man, play it. I can loan you my copy, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to run through it, it's definitely worth the play.
Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna check that out. But yeah, everyone's getting geeked about it. We've been waiting on it for a while for it to come. I just hope they don't flood us with a whole bunch of stuff and just let it just be kind of like a hidden thing that's coming out, and then just let it come.
Nah, man, it's going to get the hype, but Rockstar know how to do it right, man. They know how to roll a game out.
That is true. This is the last game they put out since Grand Theft Auto 5, right?
Hey, man, last game they needed to put out.
That is definitely true.
You know what I'm saying? They just been sitting back, improving on Grand Theft Auto 5 and collecting a bag.
Right. Yeah. They got to figure it out, man. Rockstar, I got all faith in them.
Yeah. Only thing that they need to do, man, just go ahead and partner with Sony.
That's not going to happen, Kev. That's not going to happen. There's too much money on the table. No, that's never going to happen.
I mean, all the money to be made is on the PlayStation.
What you mean?
Ain't no money to be made.
You leave all that money on the table from Xbox.
Xbox is a sinking ship. Okay, it's going down with Pirates of the Caribbean or whatever that name is called. Den of Thieves.
What's it called? Den of Thieves.
Pirates of the Thieves. I don't know, man.
I forget the name.
Yeah, exactly. Bazora is what it should have been called.
No, it's not. Yes. People still love it, Kev.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Man, listen, what happened last time you played it?
I don't know what
you ended up in prison.
Anyways, Nintendo finally got cloud saves with his online service. Clap for that.
Yeah, finally something.
They also announced pricing for their online service. It's something like $3.99 a month.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, it ends up being like $45 a year or something like that.
Oh, that's not bad. So I mean, it's right on par with the rest of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though I think Xbox went up to 60, didn't they?
It's always $59.99.
Jesus.
It's always been $59, but we always get a deal for it.
Yeah, listen, you know that. You know that, bro.
I think I'm up to like 2019 or 2020.
I might be up to 2020, man. I'll be finding. I got a guy. He comes across codes, sells about $25.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. He get him. He get him. I swoop him.
Yeah,
that's how it goes.
That's how we do it, man. Yeah, we need a deal. I still need a deal for God of War because I still want to play it, but I'm not paying $59.
Yeah, where's the deal?
I need the deal.
Where's the deal? Listen, I'm willing to pay $10.
Here we go. It was free. That's free last time.
At least I bumped the price up a little bit. Man. You know what I'm saying?
As time goes on, we're not gonna pay it.
Yeah,
we're not gonna play it. That's the thing about it. It's gonna come out.
I eventually get it, but I mean, if it's more than $10, I don't know.
Bro, avoiding the spoilers at this point is hard. And I
don't care about spoilers.
Yeah, you do. You don't. I do.
Yeah.
Once you spoil it for me, it's a wrap. I'm done.
Why?
I don't know. I want to be surprised.
Even if you know how it ends, why don't you want to see how it built up to that?
I don't know.
For me, that like kind of makes the climax even better.
Yeah, you're right. I might try it. I mean, I'm just trying to avoid.
I mean, you can still avoid the spoilers.
I want to try to avoid them, but this day and age, man, it's like it's hip to spoil stuff.
I mean, well, everybody's talking about everything constantly. Like, how can you not spoil it? Like, after you play, you want to talk about it. I understand, but
either you don't want to spoil, just stay off of social media.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do, and it's hard to do it because it's what we do.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Nintendo though, they're finally getting cloud saves. So if I buy a Switch, my Switch dies, I get another Switch. All my stuff's going to carry on to that. Hopefully, that's it. That's kind of what they alluded to.
So, are they planning for these Switches to start dying?
No.
It kind of sounds that way.
But I'm telling you what Nintendo does have in their back pocket that's not on their good side is the first edition of the Switches has been hacked.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
So it's coming out. It's going to have, once they get the homebrew on there, piracy, and that's always been kind of Nintendo's problem. That's kind of how the Wii went down because they got the piracy on that. Then the Wii U started getting it, but it was like a dying thing, and now the Switch is getting it too. So
good.
I don't know. So rumor has it they're going to come out with a new one, and the only reason they're going to do it is because of the piracy that's going to be potentially on this one. And there's nothing they can do about it. It's the way that the system was made.
Nice.
So
I love it. That's awesome. Power to the players.
Yeah, man.
Now, with it, what type of games or emulators, ROMs are we going to be able to run?
Now, they do homebrew everything.
Okay.
They're going to untuck the heat, GameCube,
nice.
Everything. Basically what Nintendo should have done. If I was Nintendo, I would just start coming out with it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
just
what I would do.
Yeah, just release the Kraken and come out with everything. But they did kind of have one thing that came out with this online service. They're going to do away with the word virtual console, and they're going to start putting Nintendo classic games on the Switch.
Okay, so they're just going to make you buy them.
They're going to make you buy them again. So they're going to finesse us into that. But the good thing about that, though, hopefully with the cloud saves is once you buy it once under your Nintendo account, whatever future Nintendo properties you get, it'll carry over.
Okay.
So that would be dope.
Are they doing any type of games with gold, or are they going to be
I don't know.
free titles?
They haven't said anything about that.
They got a lot in the tuck
they do.
They could be giving out.
And that's the thing, Nintendo, that has always been their great thing they had was they have a huge library of classics that we grew up on. You know what I mean?
Stingy.
They're stingy, and they want to buy the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they do with that, but hopefully it'll be something good, for them.
Yeah.
All right, man. So Destiny 2 dropped their DLC Warmind.
Did they now?
Yeah, I haven't played it yet.
Me either. I didn't even know. So.
Yeah, and that's how I know I'm out on Destiny, bro. And yesterday was the raid layer came out, which I think will be fun. But everyone that we played with before in my raid group, no one even wants to go back.
Oh man, and that's why is everybody washed on it, man? I played it; it was fun.
It was, but see, that's the thing. Like everyone that was a hardcore player, they're out on it because it's no incentive of playing. Like the clan Ingrams was the big thing. Okay. Even though you didn't if you didn't do anything, you're in our clan, but you didn't do one of the things we did, you still get those rewards.
Okay.
People didn't like that. And they cater too much to the casual player, where now they're trying to cater to the hardcore, to the point where people couldn't even beat the raid yesterday when it came out because it was too high level. You had to like level up. But in the way you level up, it would put you at a hard cap for the week. So you had to wait till the following week to level up some more.
People gotta stop complaining, man. Get back on the game.
Exactly.
Right? They're doing everything they can.
Exactly.
For you. Help them out, man. Play the game. You already bought it.
Yes. People aren't going to be satisfied until they basically untuck the heat and call it Destiny 1.2. You know what I mean? Just basically everything from Destiny 1 just moving right over to 2 and just play it. And that's when people will be the most happy.
I'm going to have to start championing Destiny.
It's a good game.
Yeah, I thought 2 was pretty good.
The shooter aspect in it is great. Like you said on the last pod, you said I can pick it up and shoot stuff and it's fun.
Yeah,
and that's pretty much what it's for.
I can kill an hour. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all I want.
Exactly. So I'm definitely going to give it a shot sooner or later, but as of yet, I have not played it yet.
Okay.
All right, man. So God of War became the fastest selling PS4 game ever. 3.1 million units sold in 3 days.
Yes, sir.
And we still haven't copped it.
Where's the deal? I'm offering you 10. Like, bro, somebody should be beating down my door to sell me this game for $10 at this point.
Yeah.
What's your problem? Get it together, Grouch.
Yo, get the two for buy 2 get 1 free deal. I'm surprised they ain't done that yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't know what they waiting on, man. I don't know what they waiting on.
Yeah.
Like, untuck the heat, man. Let's get it.
Like we said, we are going to play it. It's too good of a game not to play.
Yeah.
If you're, for what I've read, if you're a person of mythology, either Greek mythology, Southern mythology, any of that mythologies, it is the game to play.
Okay.
Like my boy Mike, shout out to Mike, he buys everything. He came over, helped me hang my TVs too. Thanks, Mike. He was telling me about it. And he was blown away by the ending, how good it was. The storytelling leading up to the ending was good. So, because we like Assassin's Creed 2 history, this one's supposed to be, it's gonna be a good game.
I've just been seeing like the fight mechanics, and it looks dope.
Yeah,
like that's what I'm looking forward to.
I like he throws his axe and it comes back like Mjolnir.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, man. They tried to throw him out, but it's all good.
Exactly, they try to throw him out. Yeah,
I'm with it
for sure. But I definitely I'm here for it. Hopefully the deal comes out, we can play it.
Yeah, I'm here for it, man.
Yeah. Or if anyone out there has a copy you want to let go or let us borrow for a little bit, we'll give it back.
Yeah, borrow for eternity.
Yeah. Borrow, you got to borrow back. You know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Throughout the universe.
Yeah, so that's some heat for Sony, man. That's the game that you PlayStation owners been championing for a while. It definitely came. But speaking of Sony, so they actually came out. It was a big news yesterday. They announced their plans for E3. E3 is next month. If you don't know, we're not going this year. Absolutely not. But they announced exactly what's going to be. First of all, they announced it's not going to be any hardware announced. There's not going to be a PlayStation 5 announced at E3. So you can rest. We can rest easy with that.
Yeah, I can live with that.
But I wanted your opinion on this. They actually said they're going to key around their big 4 games. There's only 4 games they're going to talk about. That's going to be
only 4, but I mean they're world crushers.
All exclusives.
Exactly.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What's the movie? The zombie.
Death Stranding.
No, not Death Stranding.
Okay, I
know. No, you're right. Death Stranding. And then what's the one with the girl? Last of Us. Last of Us 2.
Okay, yep. Okay.
And then it's
that ninja game.
Yeah, ninja game. That's Tsushima.
Yeah,
Tsushima.
Man. Listen, that look.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Didn't they previewed that at the PlayStation Experience Paris last year?
Yes. Oh, it looks like Omnimusha back in the day.
Reminds me of Tenchu. I don't know if you remember Tenchu.
Yeah, I remember Tenchu.
Woo, yeah, that was my game. That was my
game.
And they bringing it back.
Yeah, so they're going to key on those 4 games for the conference. They also said they're going to be not as traditionally stage presence. So it might be like a Treehouse, how Nintendo does their Treehouse events.
Okay. I'm
here for it. And the thing about it is, this is exactly why we didn't go to E3 this year. E3 is on its way out. They're pretty much people are going to just make a video and then just put it out.
I mean, with the internet being the way that it is at this point, that's the way it should go.
Absolutely,
like, why
man.
bother with having these?
You know how much money that probably is to have all your people there and schmoozing and all that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Just make the games.
Who needs that, man? Just put it out on YouTube or whatever, man.
Right.
Like Nintendo does. I will give Nintendo their credit there. Like those Nintendo Direct conferences.
Yeah.
Dope. It's like everybody can watch it live.
Yeah.
Everybody gets all the info, and boom, we go on with our lives.
Right.
Instead of E3 being this great big 3-day conference.
Man. It jumped the shark. It jumped the shark, bro. E3 is not what it used to be.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the great thing that it used to be. Actually, you get the best content being at the crib.
Yeah.
You know, just watching the videos and following all the stuff. As far as being there waiting in line.
In the must.
Because no one there uses deodorant.
In the thick of the must.
Absolutely, bro. Ugh. But yes, what do you think about that with PlayStation, though? You think that's
going to be... I think that they're cementing greatness. You know what I'm saying? They're chasing their 10th ring. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these games are looking to be world crushers. Hopefully, what I'm hoping that they do is space them out, man. Give us one every season. So Spider-Man in the fall. Then drop Last of Us around Christmas time. Then next year, let's get Death Stranding in the springtime. And then come summer, give us that Ninja Gaiden or whatever that game is called again. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, crush the world, man. Crush the world, man. Put Xbox out of its misery. Put the Switch back in its place.
Nintendo can never be put under. They have too many great titles.
That's why I didn't say bury it. Okay. I just said, you know what I'm saying, put it back in its place.
The Xbox again.
The Switch was getting a lot of hype, man. It had a spark when it started, but you know how that line goes. And now PlayStation back reigning supreme. And I mean, Xbox looking lost and goofy.
They got the exclusive.
They got 120 hertz,
which is weird. Silly. Which is weird to me that Xbox is kind of in a way they're saying like they don't care about exclusives.
They got floops, man. They got floops. You know what I'm saying? I got the floops.
Yeah.
Okay.
The floops. Yeah, man. Whatever. I can't really defend it anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with it. I think it's definitely a good thing. But I do think that the games they're talking about are games that we've seen for the last couple of years.
They're looking real good.
Yeah, they look good. But people are going to complain regardless.
You know the best thing about it, though, is that we know PlayStation is going to deliver. They're not like their competitor, where it's like, hey, man, we're going to release this game. No, never mind, it got canceled.
Hey, I'm just happy.
What was that game that just got canceled?
Scalebound.
Yeah, Scalebound.
I'm just happy that Sony's actually coming through with some of the stuff they promised from now on.
Pirates of the Caribbean was supposed to be great.
No, let's not act like Sony didn't do that either with that Final Fantasy 7. They're just now coming around on that.
Final Fantasy went multiplat.
No, 7.
Oh, that reboot?
Yeah.
Man, I put that on the developers, though. That ain't really on Sony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Sony's great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're doing great things.
So I wonder if they're going to have a huge presence of VR at E3 too. So because VR is trying to revamp back up. Yeah. We want it out the paint. Speaking of which, Oculus dropped a new VR headset for $199.
Yeah.
Will this be the turn that VR needs?
No. I mean, it's a better price point. Well, I guess my first question is, what exactly is this headset compatible with? Like, can I use it with my Xbox? Can I use it with my PlayStation? Is it just kind of like its own little thing? Or
PC, I think. I mean, it's pretty much going to be a PC thing. They got to come into games though.
It died before it came.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it's out of here.
Yeah, it's out of here. But I mean, hey, man, good on them for getting the price of the hardware down.
Yeah, because it came out like $1,000 when it first came out. Then it went down to $599.
Yeah.
Now they come with a new model of $299. Like,
if Xbox could get their thing together with VR, they might be able to make a little push. Now, I mean, not enough to bring them back, but that might be at least something. You know what I'm saying? That they might have a leg up on, because that PlayStation VR it's dead in the water.
It is, but the PlayStation VR though, one thing I will say about it, the price point was always pretty decent on it.
Yeah,
but you just got to come out with some games though.
Yeah, or why can't they just make the titles that we want? Like, why weren't more games like Resident Evil made for VR?
I don't know. And Resident Evil was a very good game on VR.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm not going to play it, but it was from what I saw, people who played it, they enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like we should be getting more titles like that, more first-person shooters like that and all that. They I don't know why they're not pushing that more. They keep coming out with these little, like, quirky games. And it's reminding me of how, like, the Kinect was. Like, remember the Kinect was real fun? You could play Fruit Ninja and all that stuff. But guess what? The gimmick wore thin. Yeah, it was, and that's exactly what it was, a gimmick. Yeah.
You can't keep people's attention for so long, because when it comes down to it, people's going to go right back to what they want to do, which is sit on the couch and enjoy a story.
You got to come. Well, I mean, if you come with the heat, we'll keep playing it. But then it's like, then you start getting all those, like, what was that, Virtual Boy kind of games. You know what I'm saying? You remember that thing?
Yeah, that thing was trash.
Yeah.
You know what they should do, and Nintendo, if you do this, I want my bag too, is they should have, like, add-ons. So where, like, you have the core game, and you can get the VR package to do an add-on, like a secret mission, or if you do this, you'll get some XP or something like that. And just price them at like $19.99.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I agree.
So they should do that. That'll be a good thing to do. And then GML will need our bag if y'all do that.
Absolutely, man.
This is copywritten.
Cash.
Yeah. So man, let's get into it. NBA playoffs.
Yeah, man. What's going on out here? Well, you know what? Everything that's happening, we kind of expected, I would say.
Did we?
With the exception of Boston.
No, with the exception of Toronto.
No, I mean
we expected Cleveland. No, I said it. I said Toronto was going to lose. You said it too. They were going to lose, but did we think they were going to get swept?
I didn't think that.
Bro, they got out, and they quit in Game 4.
Yeah,
they quit so much so Dwayne Casey got fired. He had to get fired
after getting Coach of the Year. Though.
Yeah,
got Coach of the Year last week.
I told you, Kev. I told you it was going to happen. Kyle Lowry was going to come up short.
Listen, Kyle Lowry wasn't even the problem. DeRozan was having bad games, and listen, the Raptors were just lost when we were watching these games.
LeBron outcoached them.
Yeah, well, you know what? Dwayne Casey just wasn't a good fit. It was like I would look at the Raptors offense, and it was like, yo, it would literally be one person moving with the ball. They might get a screen, and everybody else just standing still.
Yeah.
You can't win like that anymore.
Play 1-on-1.
Yeah, like, bro, like that's not how the game is played anymore. If you don't have any off-ball movement, you're gonna get smacked.
Yeah,
you're gonna get smacked.
Now, I will say I didn't get to do the homework a lot on this series. A lot of times we were moving
You ain't
at
missed
nights.
much.
And that's what I saw. I didn't see LeBron hit a bunch of fadeaways, like basically disrespectful fadeaways, like just and to the point where the games were starting real early.
Yo,
so I would get home waiting to watch the game, and the game be over.
Wrap. Yeah,
LeBron,
listen,
Kevin
Kevin Love
20.
was getting off.
Kevin Love getting 31 a night.
Yeah,
I guess that thumb ain't as bad
off.
as we thought, huh?
I think it was just the Raptors sucked. It was like practice. Like, man, he was just wide open all the time.
But the
man,
Raptors are strapped though, bro. That's why we were talking. We were texting. I said they can't do anything else, and the reason why they can't is because they got too much money strapped into two players.
Oh, they could do something else, and
trade
they did it.
Trade DeRozan?
No,
I mean player wise.
Okay, I was gonna say they got Dwayne Casey out of here.
Yeah, they got
get out, go.
He faded away like Thanos. They got him out of there. He got out of there. And we knew it was gonna happen because they can't trade the players. You can't trade DeRozan. They were talking on sports radio trading DeRozan.
They were talking about it. I mean, I can see it happening.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, DeRozan got value
because you can't trade Lowry. He's too old.
Yeah, at this point, like you're kind of stuck with Lowry, and he just got that contract last year, so you know what I'm saying. He's on the books for a while, but DeRozan, I want to say he's probably got maybe 1-2 more years on his contract. Yeah, you can trade him.
Yeah, you could, but what are you going to get back? You're not getting his equal value. You never do.
Yeah, I mean, when they know that you need to move the player, you're not going to get equal value. But I mean, you get some assets. $42 million. They have
$42 million wrapped up in Serge Ibaka and the big white dude. What's his name? I forget.
Valanciunas all right.
He is, but $42 million in those two players.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's tough, man.
Bro. They were living in a time when they had to spend the money.
We don't know how old Serge Ibaka is. Serge Ibaka might be my age. We don't know it. Like we don't know it, bro. Which is why OKC gave up on him. Yeah, because he started getting injuries conducive to someone that's older.
That OKC is just inept.
So OKC. Ever since they traded Harden, never.
But Toronto, man, they fell apart, man. It's time. Yeah. It might be just time to just blow it up, try again. But I mean, I do think getting rid of Dwayne Casey was the right move.
They played all year and won all those games, all just to lose it in the first game of the playoffs.
Yeah, man.
Well, not the first game of the playoffs, the first game against Cleveland.
Yeah, man.
And the thing about it is, everyone who knew that Cleveland was going to come in and do that to him.
I mean, yeah, man. Well, you know what? I had more faith in them coming into the game, but once the game started being played, during game one, I realized, nah, they're not built for this. You know what I'm saying? They're not ready for the moment. Like, listen, when Valanciunas couldn't put the bucket in to seal the game in game one, I was like, they're not built for this.
They lost that game.
Yeah, they lost it for themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like, y'all had ample opportunity to win, and it was literally like the hoop was just closing every time that you tried to put the bucket in.
But, bro, they got to game 4 and quit. They quit, Kev.
DeRozan got ejected in like the third. They gave up.
He wanted to go to the crib, man.
But when Dwayne Casey sat him for all of the fourth quarter in game 3, I think DeRozan had mentally checked out.
Dwayne Casey lost that game for him.
It was just being stupid, man.
Yeah, he lost that game for him. I blame Drake. Some way I got to put this on Drake. You know, he motivated LeBron too much.
Yeah, man.
To the point, Little Bronny is trolling him, talking about y'all going home tonight, and Drake comes back like, my season starts in June. Or that's on his album. So Drake got to quit sitting courtside, bro. He's too much of a spectacle during the games.
Yeah, man.
You don't troll LeBron.
You know what, though? I mean, he's going to continue to troll LeBron because he'll start popping up them Golden State games.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he will.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he will. And let Cleveland win it. He'll be at the after party, partying it up with him.
Oh, man, you better believe it.
Yeah, he's a complete troll, man. A complete bandwagon fan.
Hey, it goes that way.
We'll see what happens. So let's move on, man. So Philly went home. They went fishing.
Yeah,
where do they go next? Do we chalk it up as just youth?
Yeah. I mean, with it, they were in those. You know what? They just got out-coached. Brad Stevens is an amazing coach. Yeah. And with it, they met equal talent. And, you know, hey, man.
I'm going to tell you sport experts. I know y'all watching the pod, too. Y'all spilling a lot of the sauce from here. Yeah. But I'm here to tell you, man, because at one point I saw they were talking about Ben Simmons need to maybe move on from him, and the fact that they took Fultz and should have took Tatum and this and that. Look, man, every rookie that plays in the finals or any playoffs and goes to rookie, don't forget Kobe shot air balls, bro, against Utah that year. He's a rookie. Ben Simmons will get better. We know he had 1 point that one game, and
listen, man, he'll figure it out, man.
He'll figure it out. He's a special player.
I thought it was special that they made it as far as they did. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people were picking them as the favorite. Yeah. So I mean, with it, I don't think you need to do anything with that team. Just get another year under your belt.
And I think what you said though is that people were picking them to win. It's people basically putting the expectations on them. The process is still not done. It's not done. It's nowhere near being done.
Listen, they're one veteran superstar away.
Yeah,
from being over the top,
or even just time. Because I think they can keep it core
over
together
time,
and be good.
With it though, I think that they're so talented that they're kind of in a win right now mode. Like, yo, we've been trusting the process for a while. Yeah, it's go time. We finally got something good assembled.
Yeah, and rolling the dice on getting hurt because Ben Simmons and Embiid, they're 2 stars. They're injury prone. So definitely get that done. Get Fultz together, man. They'll be fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Be fine. All right, man. So Utah went fishing too.
Yeah, man.
Where do they go next?
Man, just keep on building on what you got. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing as the Sixers. I think they'll be fine. They have a good team. Yeah. Maybe now they could benefit having another scorer. Like a Paul George will fit in good. The only thing about Utah, man, you can't get a proper Caesar in Utah. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't really,
it's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard to get a brother there, man.
They need to be calling Hayward again, like, hey, bro, we put something real nice together for you. I don't know.
Don't go against the Mormons. You saw what happened to Hayward.
Yeah.
The first minute of the game, Kev, that ankle gave out. Don't go against the Mormons, man.
Hey, man, yeah, it's tough out here, but Utah turned into a very nice squad, man.
They did.
Even in their series with the Rockets, I mean, the Rockets are just a juggernaut right now. Yeah. So I didn't expect Utah to be able to do much, but they put up a little scrap.
I will say during that series, though, man, one thing that was a little bit alarming too was the Beard started showing a little bit of a chinks in the armor, bro. He started showing just getting lost out there. Maybe he was bored with the series. It's not much to do in Utah. Utah versus Houston. Yeah. We already know what goes down in Houston.
Yeah.
When you go to Utah,
you might need to see some things moving around.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, on them days off.
He needs to import.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep his mind focused. Keep
absolutely.
Him sharp.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know
He's a creature of his environment. You got to bring the environment to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we'll leave it at that. We're family friendly.
But I mean, I thought Harden had a good series, man. CP3 played out of his mind.
He played out of his mind.
He was,
I'm happy for dude though. I'm happy for Chris Paul, man.
I hope that the Rockets can figure out a way to keep Capella because I do think that he's intricate to their system. Yeah, and losing him would be a big blow.
Absolutely, but they got to pay him too.
Yeah, pay the man. Pay the man.
Yeah, all right, Ryan Anderson. So the other series though, the Pelicans went fishing.
Yeah, I didn't expect anything else.
Me neither. They overachieved at winning that one game.
Yeah,
I think they were happy with that one win.
Yeah,
and you did notice. You notice how Drew Holiday went back to the nappy fro after I said about the Dreads.
Yeah, he did
because he blocked him with those 8-ball.
I'm not gonna say that, man.
Yeah, he blocked him.
I mean, listen, he lost with the nappy fro.
He had a better game though.
He still got beat. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, listen, they were going up against the defending champs. I don't think anybody saw the Pelicans coming out of that series.
No.
I didn't. Nobody saw that. I mean, going to 5 was pretty gracious. I felt like,
you know what I'm saying? KD flexed his muscle.
Oh man, listen, Kevin Durant, he's so good. He's too good, man. He can just hit any shot. Like I watch him out on the floor. I'm like, how do you can't really guard that?
You don't.
You know what I'm
saying? Guard that.
It's like,
you don't.
You just kind of pray that he misses.
Exactly. You throw your hands up and just run back on D and hopefully he misses it.
Don't foul. Pray that he misses. Exactly. That's pretty much all you can do.
So now that we have the Final Four set, so now we got Boston versus Cleveland.
Yep.
We got Golden State versus Houston. How do we think this is going to go?
Okay, so Golden State versus Houston, that's the finals. Okay, so I mean, we're just going to go ahead and lay that out here right now.
It's going to be a
bloodbath. How that series is going to go, I don't know. I don't know how that series goes.
Now, it's interesting because Houston has home court.
Yeah. So, but I don't know Houston, if that matters.
Golden State can win on their court. Anyway.
Yeah, Golden State can win anywhere, anytime. So, I mean, they literally have a kill switch that they hit where it's like, yo, they put in that death lineup, and then your lead just evaporates.
Yeah. The key to this series to me is going to be whether Draymond can keep his right state of mind.
I think he will.
You know what I mean? Because one thing Houston got is they got a couple goons that are getting under their skin.
Yeah.
Ariza wants to smoke. You know what I'm saying? What's my man? Gerald Green wants to smoke.
Yeah.
He's actually getting his hair braided as we speak. Yeah, PJ Tucker doesn't have facial hair. He wants to smoke.
Listen, don't step on them exclusive kicks,
no,
bro.
man, he's not playing fair either.
Yeah.
Bro, he came out with some Diana Taurasi exclusives. Like, I'm like, come on, bro. How are you getting these shoes?
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I heard a story that Mike had to ask him where he got his J's from.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, wow.
He played some Oregon Duck threes. I mean, he's getting a lot of stuff. I mean, Travis Scott hooked him up with the cactus. What do you think about those Travis Scotts, by the way?
You know what? The more I see them, they're nice. They're nice.
When someone called them the Houston Oilers, it made me think of, like, that's nice. I like that color scheme.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
I like that. And I like Travis Scott.
Yeah.
We got Astro Boy coming out.
Yeah.
Hopefully Travis can make it through because the only person that made that Kardashian curse so far has been the beard. MVP beard. Give my man MVP
You know
too.
them rumors? I mean, James Harden.
Yeah, them rumors, you're right. There's them rumors.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It might not be in there. You know
what I'm saying? You know, hey, man.
They might come get us. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. We're going to leave it alone.
Yeah.
But
the other series.
Yeah.
Boston
and Cleveland. Boston, I don't think that they got nothing for Cleveland, man. They'll make the series competitive. Maybe take it to Game 6, but I don't think they got enough to get over the hump. I mean,
Boston has a better team. But I think Cleveland has a better player, of course, than LeBron.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to come out to be. I think Keith Murray is balling, though.
But who's going to stop LeBron? Terry Rozier?
Yeah, Rozier. Keith Murray. He's playing well. He's playing well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that whole team is clicking, man.
Yeah.
But what's Jason Tatum going to do on LeBron?
Foul out. This is going to be a learning experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is gonna be, and the thing about LeBron is at a point where we want him to be at his whole career, which is cocky, go in there, give me the ball, I'm going to win the game.
Yeah.
This is what we wanted from LeBron the first half of his career.
This is all I've been saying the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, man, you got to, like, listen, you know what makes Jordan the GOAT? Jordan shot a free throw with his eyes closed and dared you to do something about it. I need that from LeBron because he can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, not that he got to shoot the ball with his eyes closed, but it's like, yo, I need that kind of fierceness, that kind of competitiveness.
Yeah, when you rolling, like you know a team can't do nothing with you.
Yeah.
Bury him, man. Quit playing around with your food, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. But he's doing that now.
Yeah, he is
doing that now. But you know what? I think LeBron realizes, man, it's win now because, listen, the league is turning into a beast.
Yeah.
And I don't think he really wants to leave Cleveland, but he knows that, you know what I'm saying, the current construction of this team, they need another
There's nothing you can do about it, man. And the thing about it is there's nothing you could do about what other players are going to do. We saw Kawhi at the Dodgers game last night.
He's from LA. That ain't no big deal.
He's from LA, but
still
you
didn't go to none of the Spurs playoff games. But
exactly. Exactly. But he went to the Dodgers game. So, But I mean, just the fact that players are going places, and Kawhi is a big fish. So wherever he goes is going to move the market or move the needle on where to go. And plus a lot of younger guys and the next up and coming guys are getting better as time goes on. Giannis is going to be better next year.
Yep.
So LeBron, he definitely got some decisions to make, but I think he'll stay in Cleveland.
I hope that he stays in Cleveland, but you know what, man, I can see him joining. I can see him going to Philly. I can see him going to Boston. As surprising as that is.
You Philly, why would you want him?
Why wouldn't you, man? I mean, if Ben Simmons is LeBron 2.0, who better to learn from?
Yeah, I don't know if I want him in Philly. I think he'd go to the Rockets.
I can see him, like, listen, he go to the Rockets, they're automatically the favorite.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, I can see him joining Golden State.
Hey, maybe he goes to Golden State. That's done. I might not even watch that whole season.
I watch it.
No, you won't.
Listen, that'd be the first team I think that could just go perfect. Okay, 82-0. You know what I'm saying?
But you know why LeBron gets such a bad rap? Because I'm like, the dude comes in 15th year in the league. 15th year?
That's another reason why he can't be GOAT, though, because Jordan only played 14 seasons.
But LeBron's been great those 15 years.
Yeah, I mean, but listen, Jordan already did what he did, and he did it in 14.
No, let me tell you what it is.
6 rings, 5 MVPs, Defensive Players of the Year.
No, Kev. The fact that
points leaders.
No, the fact that
we're
still in 2018, almost 20 years after Mike retired, still buying Jordans. The mystique of Michael Jordan will never be engulfed because of that.
But, I mean, what he did on that court is cement, bro.
Better than, let's talk about what LeBron did on the court, Kev.
I mean, listen, he did a little bit.
A little bit?
Listen, man. 3-8 is not good, though.
But okay, in the finals.
Yeah, that's not
okay. You're right
good.
In the finals, but he got to 11 finals.
I mean, if you're coming through a weak conference, then I mean that's cool. And I don't discredit LeBron for the conference that he plays in. Okay. But I mean, at the end of the day,
so the competition that Mike played against, was it better than the competition that LeBron's playing against?
I would say, other than last year's Golden State team, it was equal.
No.
Okay. So I'm saying for the team, those Utah teams, man, those Utah teams were constructed.
Utah was good.
Do you realize that John Stockton is the leader in steals and assists?
Yeah,
he's the leader. Like
put John Stockton in this game right now.
His game still works. I mean, stealing and passing the ball didn't change, and he was great. And he was a great 3-point shooter.
He was a decent 3-point shooter.
No, he was a very good.
He shouldn't have been on that dream team. He should have been Isaiah Thomas.
Okay. All right. Okay. Listen, Zeke, you shouldn't have been hating, bro.
You should have been hating on Mike. But no, the guys that Mike, look at those Knicks teams that Mike played against. Man, those dudes was like baggers.
How, man? They had Patrick Ewing?
Besides Patrick Ewing, what did they have?
All right.
John Starks, he was bagging groceries, literally.
That was different NBA back then.
That Knicks team was some bums, man. Oakley was a goon. Yeah, Mason was a goon.
I don't think. All right, so look, there you go. You got 2 physical players.
That Pacers team was good.
That Pacers team was real good, man. Like, listen, Mike had competition, especially when we got to the finals, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was having to work his way there.
The first year he played the Lakers. The Lakers were on their way
out.
They were old. The Pistons were on their way out.
Oh, and listen, man. You know what? That is a myth that the Pistons
were on their way out, Kev.
Listen, Isaiah Thomas was 29 years old. Okay, yes, he wasn't old. He wasn't old and washed. Okay, now maybe that team was disbanding or they had gone for the ride. Yeah. But it wasn't like he was old up.
Here's the thing I think is different now than it was back then. Nowadays, cats actually take care of their bodies. They're putting like millions of dollars into their bodies.
We know different things now. Like the technology is better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The nutrition is better. Like you know what I'm saying?
And plus, not to mention, it was some some RNS going on back when the old days.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lot more physical.
Bro, I watched a interview BJ Armstrong did. He talked about the finals game. He's like, Mike, if you notice, Michael Jordan was a lot darker, right? And it's like, darker? What does that mean? Bro, he played 36 holes of golf the day of the finals.
Yeah.
The day of the finals.
Going in.
He was playing golf, 36 holes.
Hey.
And then went and played a final game and dropped 30.
Goat things.
RNS, man. I know what I'm saying? That's just, you know what I'm saying? It's a different age, man. It's a different day and age.
Yeah,
that's a debate that can go back and forth. But let me ask you this, though. Are you putting LeBron at number 2 then?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, that's fair. I can accept that.
Yeah. I mean,
the GOAT talk I don't think will ever be because of just history.
Yeah.
Mike went 6 for 6.
That's hard to top, and I mean LeBron got 3 rings. And listen, LeBron is number 2 is still great.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I mean, to be number 2 of all players of all time is still great.
I hate the people who be like, "Oh, why are we talking about this? Just enjoy LeBron." Yo, we're talking about the greatest player of all time,
right? But that doesn't mean that we're not enjoying LeBron.
Exactly.
Like the fact that we're even bringing up his name in the conversation with Michael Jordan speaks to how great LeBron is already. But also, LeBron always got to be Jordan's son.
See, when you say it like that, it's gonna start getting cast away, like his son.
Yeah.
Whatever, we're moving on.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, man. So, good. Donald Glover.
Yeah.
Put a video out, sparked the internet, made black women mad. I don't understand how black women got mad at this.
Were they mad?
They were mad because they found out he was dating a white woman.
He's been dating a white woman.
But they were like, how can you be woke? Still,
I saw an old interview, and he actually like kind of made a comment about that. He was like, I don't think I could ever date a white woman. Next thing you know, 2 kids. Hey man, mine's changed.
Like, look, the Lord. Listen, love is love, bro.
Yeah, man.
I don't care if she's
how it
green.
happens, how it happens.
Yeah, how it happens, how it happens, man. I don't care, man. We are married to women.
Yeah.
So we believe in the constitution of marriage.
Absolutely.
And whoever you marry, whatever, man. But the video, we watched it a couple times. I haven't talked to you about this yet.
Right.
So what did you think about it?
I thought it was dope, man. I thought it was dope. I didn't really read too much into it, man. I just thought it was a nice little piece of art, man. I thought that the song was pretty fire. You know what I'm saying? His next, you know what? The song that's kind of going under the toe a little bit, man, is that second song you did on Saturday Night Live, man. That Saturday.
I didn't see that one.
Yo, that song is so fantastic. I mean, it sounds like some old school, like just Michael Jackson.
Really?
Yeah, like, oh, man, so much bounce.
I didn't see it.
Oh, man, listen, once we finish up, man, I'll throw it off. But listen, man, it's fantastic, man. His next album is about to be fire. But This Is America, man, I thought that it was a nice shot of espresso, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nice little wake
What got me, though, was exactly who he was talking about was how I interpreted it the first time I watched it. I'm watching him. First of all, I'm like, dude, put a shirt on. And then I'm watching the kids dance. But then I'm like, that's exactly what he wanted us to focus on, because that was the problem. That's what he was kind of piecing together. And then we watched it again, and me and the wife were watching. She was, look in the background. And I'm looking in the background. I'm like, whoa.
There's a lot going on.
It is a lot going on.
Yeah.
And that's the video.
Yeah.
The fact that he didn't have a shirt on, he was getting those dances, by the way. He was getting
he was going on.
He was going in.
Yeah.
But that's what he wanted us to focus on.
Yep.
And the fact that you look in the background, and you notice how the guns were so covered in it.
Yeah.
Like they cared about
handled
the guns.
With care.
Yeah, they handled with care, put them on napkins and a little cubby. But in the bodies, they just drug them away.
Yeah.
I thought that was dope. So if you haven't seen it, man, watch it. Let us know what you guys think about it.
Absolutely, man. I'm excited for whatever he's about to put out next, man.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Like he's in a great space sonically.
Yes, creative too. I didn't watch Atlanta this week either. I need to watch it.
I
need to watch it. I need to watch it. We need to talk about it. But it's been a phenomenal season.
It has been.
It has been a phenomenal season. All right, man. So Spotify, they are not playing any games. They removed XXXTentacion, TK, and R. Kelly's music over the new hateful conduct policy.
Yeah, man.
Are they starting a trend though?
I hope not. You know what? I feel like they are playing a dangerous game, especially with these artists, because essentially that's censorship. And if these people are just accused of these things that they're accused of, not convicted, then, I don't really feel like it's Spotify's place to play judge and jury. Now, mind you, it is their platform. They can do whatever they want with it. But
it's a big step, though, bro.
I would say I don't support the fact that they are, basically trying to end these people. And it's like, over the course of time, there have been a lot of musicians, accused of a lot of different things. I mean, if we want to keep it all the way real, Phil Spector killed a person. Yeah. Okay. And I mean, are you going to remove everything that he had something to do with? I mean, the wall of sound, all of that. Are we going to get rid of all the music that he produced?
Yeah.
I don't think that they will.
No, they won't.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you're picking and choosing.
We're getting to a point now where the whole Me Too movement, the Bill Cosby thing that has an effect on it as well. Where it's like the speculation is equally as bad, and if you're not winning the popularity contest, they're going to get you out the paint.
Oh yeah,
I mean, because we forget Kevin Hart. He didn't cheat. We don't even talk about that no more.
Yeah, man. No.
Ray Lewis killed a man. We don't talk about that no more.
Made a video.
Yeah, and now you got this whole thing with R. Kelly. Although I do think R. Kelly is valid. The other two dudes, I don't want to. That was all speculation. It was all they haven't been convicted of anything. Yeah. Even though R. Kelly has not been convicted, R. Kelly has too much of a body of work.
When there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, bro. It's too much has happened with him. Yeah. When you ask a dude, you gonna date a girl that's 15, and he asks, "What do you mean?"
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like, get him out of here.
Yeah.
I've been wanting R. Kelly gone for some time, and I want him out of here. He dressed up as and called himself the Pied Piper, and we rode with it.
But is it Spotify's place to say, like, oh, listen, we're not gonna make this available? It's like, I feel like as listeners, like, we have the choice of morality of whether or not we'll support these artists. I don't listen to R. Kelly. I haven't listened to R. Kelly in a while because a lot of his music was bizarre, even though Trapped in the Closet.
Trapped in the Closet was pretty
fun. That
was
a lot of
Step
fun.
in the Name of Love too.
Yeah, Step in the Name of Love.
That's the problem right there. That's part of the problem though.
But I can separate R. Kelly from those songs. Like if somebody else came back and sang those songs, would we be okay with it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe the fact that directly supporting R. Kelly's versions of these songs puts money in his pocket, people may have a problem with, and I understand. And if that's your stance, I 100%. Support your right to not have to listen to his music, like, as you shouldn't, if that's how you feel. But I don't know if that's Spotify's place to play judge, jury, and executioner in all those cases.
Yeah, it's a big step, man, because you figure Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, and what's the other one? Oh, Tidal.
Yeah.
So they all got their biggest one. So
Tidal got a little hot water.
Yeah, Tidal
but Jay gonna come through it. We ain't worried about that.
Listen, that was a story on Monday. We ain't heard about it since.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. So Joe Budden, he met with Diddy. Yeah. Academics is unsure of everyday struggle will return to Complex. I think it's done. Would you like to see him work with Joe again?
I absolutely would love to see him and Joe. Like, listen, Complex, just pay Joe. Just give him what he wants.
But you said it. I don't think it was the money thing. Yeah. It was more as a creative thing.
Yeah.
I think, and they need to get Complex. They dropped the ball hugely because Star came out and said he left Everyday Struggle. We saw that coming.
Yeah. He wasn't a good fit.
No, he wasn't a good fit. We knew after that first episode it wasn't going to be a good fit. Yeah. And they've been probably trying to come across again. But yeah, Joe is the content king right now. Yeah. His podcast is doing amazing. Put him and Ack in front of the camera again. Let them do not maybe something different, not Everyday Struggle.
Right.
And it was good, man. I think they should definitely see him working. I would love to see it.
Absolutely, man. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. I would love to see that.
Yeah, me too. All right, man. So let's get into it, man. Yeezy season.
Ooh,
Kanye.
Approaching.
So the fact we took last week off, with a lot that happened with this dude.
Been quiet this week, though.
He's been quiet this week.
Yeah.
He admitted he had liposuction.
Yeah, he did.
He said slavery was a choice. The Charlemagne interview was completely weird to me.
It was a little weird.
It was weird. They're walking through. He's talking about he's going to
walk through like fields of hay.
He's going to build houses, and that's never going to happen.
You know what? I have no choice but to kind of believe him because it's like, everything he says he's going to do, like eventually he ends up doing it. So I believe that he may do it, but will all these will all these ventures be successful? I don't know.
Yeah.
The slavery was a choice thing. I kind of understood what he was trying to say, but I think that maybe he got so caught up in the moment that he got mush mouth and just kind of spat out something that was completely incorrect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But and then the liposuction thing, hey man, live your truth. If that's how you feel, man, you married a Kardashian. I wouldn't expect anything else.
I'm out on Kanye, bro.
You done with it?
I'm selling my Kanye stock.
Oh.
And I'm gonna tell you why. When people throw around the concept of a genius, right? It's almost like saying someone has a classic album. It's a very loose term these days in calling someone a genius. I don't think Kanye is nowhere near a genius. I think Kanye definitely needs to educate himself on some things. When you say,
when we say genius, we mean as far as music.
Musically,
yeah,
musically he's a genius.
Yeah,
but that's the question I wanted to arise from you, and I want people to get in these comments and tell me too: is Kanye really a genius musically, or does he steal waves?
No, he's a genius.
Really?
Sonically, he creates a lot of trends, man. I have to give him his credit where it's due there.
Okay. The reason what makes me ask that question is when the Kanye that we've seen, he's always been around. His sound has always been the people he's been around.
Absolutely.
And I wonder if not he's just curating that sound, or if he's Shang Tsunging them.
Well, from what I've noticed, a lot of times it seems like Kanye finds these people before they're popular, and you know what I'm saying, maybe works with them, and then they kind of ascend to the next level. So like Cudi wasn't Cudi when they did 808s and Heartbreak yet. You know what I'm saying? Kanye found him when he was bubbling. I think he might have had Day and Night already out. Him and Kanye were already working together at that point.
But who are we to say that it wasn't Cudi's sound that was on the 808s album?
Oh, I mean, it absolutely was. Cudi did a lot of the writing on 808s and Heartbreak. So,
Okay.
I mean, that's no denying that. But the fact that Kanye recognized, you know what I'm saying, the genius in what Cudi was already doing before everybody else is kind of what helped propel Cudi. And look at Travis Scott. Kanye started working with Travis Scott real early on in his career, recognized that sound was going to be huge. And now look at, you know, everybody wants the Travis feature.
Right. Now, here's the flip side I'm going to say to that, though. Those artists that you named have still stayed hot. Cudi came out with an album we reviewed that was very good. Travis has been hot as fish grease. You know, even though he got the Kardashian curse, we can get away from that. But those artists still stayed fire. Kanye didn't. So I wonder
how did Kanye not stay fire?
Yeezus?
Listen. You know what? I'm going to get on you about this too.
You
know what I'm saying? I blame you for what Kanye is doing right now. Okay, I blame you and everybody else who hated on Yeezus. Like, listen, if you go back and listen to Yeezus now, like, if you listen to how, like, pro-black that album is and, like, how black and the whole thing, the whole thing is just black and angry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And a temper tantrum.
A little bit of a temper tantrum, but it was more letting out the frustration of him being marginalized and him feeling like he's being marginalized because he is a black man. You know what I'm saying? And people didn't get behind him and support that.
Yeah.
All right. So then this is what we get now. Okay, slavery is a choice. People are gray.
So we're to blame for Kanye's rant.
You directly. I'm blaming you and only you. All right, for you not supporting Yeezus.
Oh man, that's funny. That is funny right there. I'll take it, man. That is hilarious.
Now this is what we get.
That's what we get. Yeah.
Poopity scoop.
Poopity scoop.
Poop, scoop.
Oh come on, Ken. When you heard that, how like
it's actually kind of catchy.
Stop it, man. See, now I blame you now. Now I blame you. I blame you for all this crap. Poopity scoop.
Poopity scoop. Poopity scoop. Poop.
Yo, I'm selling all my Kanye stock, bro. I want him out of here, man. Go get some help. Some black woman go give Kanye a hug.
Oh man, yeah.
Straight up, bro. Like somebody just slap him and just tell him. It doesn't even gotta be a black woman. Just somebody just keep him on his structure, man. When we be tripping, somebody tell us like, yo,
you gotta trip it on the block.
You know? Like, come on, man. You're bugging too much,
but
man.
You know what? To kind of bring that back around to what we were discussing before. Yeah. Okay, so like you made mention of Cudi and Travis being able to continue and, you know, blowing up. But Kanye recognized that, you know what I'm saying, their sound was so transformative that was going to be what was next. Yeah. And he got on it early with them.
He also did it with Chance, too, in his last album.
The fact that, well, I don't know, Chance was a little bit more established. I mean, people had already heard Ass Rap, Color.
But he wasn't Chance like he is now, though.
Yeah, I feel like on Chance he might have been kind of riding the wave. Yeah. But, you know, but for those two artists in specific, it was like, yo, he realized that their sound was going to be next level. I mean, nobody was sounding like Cudi when Cudi came out. Right. And now all these kids sound like Cudi. Okay? Yeah. I mean, all of them trying to be Cudi. Travis Scott's sound is major, and you already said Quavo out here taking the formula.
On, man. He's trying to. He's ripping his page off the Kinko's like.
You know what I'm saying? He's still in the Coca-Cola formula, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
but what about early Kanye? The 808. I mean, not 808. I'm sorry.
Kanye been stealing since the beginning. I mean, he stole Jesus Walks from GLC.
But that's what I'm saying though. But even and that's another thing too. Like I always find it weird when a person is like he rocked with a certain people, they grew up with him, they was cool, and then they just completely fall off from each other. Yeah. And I get Lyfe because I've done that with friends too. But if we see each other, it's all love. These dudes, he pretty much just distanced himself from. I think the Cali, it's too much Cali in him, bro.
You're probably right.
No, Pops is right. Your dad said it a long time ago, man. Too much Chicago, too much LA, not enough Chicago, and I'm still going to stick to that with Kanye.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. He definitely needs somebody to maybe bring him back around. But I'm still riding with this as promo.
no, this is not promo, Cam. No, it's not.
Listen, he's been quiet the past week because he realized, like, I went a little too far. Let me rein it back in. Let me let some other ish hit the fan from somebody else. People kind of forget about what I did.
When does this ever happen?
He'll start back up.
When does this ever happen that we, in the black communities, turn their back on artists like this? Because I don't think this has ever happened like that.
I don't know.
I think with R. Kelly we tried. He came with Step in the Name of Love, and we was right back on.
I don't know that we turned our back on Kanye yet.
I don't know.
People are upset with him, but I don't know that we turned our back on him yet.
I don't think they turned their back on him because they feel like he's hurting. Yeah. And I think it'd be wrong to do that. You know, people say he's grieving, and it kind of I think some of it is excuses.
I don't think it's grieving.
No, I don't think it's grieving at all. Now, I will say the one thing that stuck out to me that was truly just weird about the whole thing was the liposuction thing. As a dude,
that actually made the most sense to me.
Really,
of all of it. Yeah,
why though?
He's marrying Kim Kardashian,
but still, liposuction as a dude. Yeah, dudes, we get older, we spread out. We listen. I don't got the guy body. Yeah, I don't have like I was with my senior year in high school.
Listen,
but
man,
that's just a guy, a man. That's what happens.
But to be marrying Kim Kardashian, he knows that this is her brand. So he doesn't want to. I mean, basically, he knows like these pictures are going to go in all of the high fashion magazines, all that kind of stuff.
But that wasn't
like,
the reason why he said he did it, though. I would agree with you on that point if that wasn't the reason.
Because he didn't want people to make fun of him for looking fat like Rob.
So he's self-conscious about that.
Yeah, but I mean, what that tells me is that he knows the kind of attention that family garners.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was feeling insecure about the fact that I don't want to ruin this.
Hey man, once my kid's grandfather became their grandmother, everything's off the table. I can do whatever.
that's how I would feel too. Like, but it's like, yo, I mean, like I can understand Yeezy being insecure, man. Like, hey man.
Listen, Kev's still on it. I'm selling all my Kanye stock. It's all gone.
You be back. You be back.
If the music's fire, I will put it in escrow and get it all back. But as of right now, I'm putting it on the block. All right, the trade value is there.
Yeah.
But show me, you got anything else?
I think we covered it, man. That was a good one. That was
2 weeks. I'm sorry, life took over people. We're back chopping it up again. But yo, let us know what you guys think, man. Get in the comments. We'll get reply to everybody next week. Yep. I am Nate here.
This Kev.
Yo, drink more water, people. This is GamesMusicLyfe podcast, episode 118 in the books.
Peace.